So we are here now with Sandeep Mohan. And what are you known for in Star Wars, Sandeep, for people at home?
Okay, it's a strange one. I have done 4 films so far, but I suppose The Force Awakens for me was the real big highlight of my starting career in Star Wars, where I got to play lots of Stormtrooper characters, so all the ranks from the officer, captain, lieutenant, squad leader, and obviously the Nope Troopers, the classic hilarious scene in the film. So I got to do a lot in that film, and it was just amazing.
Amazing. And you've also been in Rogue One, which is Matty Boy's favourite Star Wars film.
That is my favourite Star Wars film of them all.
Yeah. And you've been... what else have you been in? So you've been in Wonder Woman, Harry Potter,
James Bond,
Guardians, Skyfall, Spectre,
my favourite
Doctor
Bond film
Strange.
as well.
You're a busy guy, aren't you, Sandy?
It's been a good few years. It has to been. I've been only sort of doing this for about 14 years. So I fell into it. My first gig was EastEnders.
Yeah.
But I just got a flavour, literally. Went for this sort of, did this audition for EastEnders. Didn't think too much to it, and I've probably not looked back since. But it's been great. Met some great people as well. But I enjoy this. I really enjoy what I do. So.
You mentioned obviously The Force Awakens for all fans, for yourself alike, was a massive deal. For me, it's my favourite cinematic experience ever because of the hype. What was it like working on the set though? Because this is this is bringing it home now. It's the first Star Wars film in a decade and the sequel to Return of the Jedi. What was it like on set? What, like with Adam or JJ and whatever?
I think you can appreciate Force Awakens. It's been a big gap between the last Star Wars film, so there was a lot of anticipation for this film. And for me, when I got a phone call from the agent that they're filming Star Wars in the UK, would I like to? And I said, if you can just get me in for free, I'll do it for free. Yep. I just want to see the set. But it was quite a lengthy period in terms of the audition process. And I thought it'd be very straightforward. I had some military experience in the past, but it was intense. So the story goes, I think 900 people had applied. Yep. 90 got through the audition. And then they whittled it down to 10, and I was lucky enough to be one of those 10. But the experience to see J.J. Abrams in person, for him to come over, have a chat with me, I don't exactly know why, but he just came straight to me to talk to me on the first night of filming, to meet all your icons, all the guys you brought up with, because my age, give it away now, I was 10 years old when I went to see the initial film at the cinema. So to come full circle, to be part of something like that, has been a dream come true for me. Mate. But, Carrie Fisher, before we did the Nope Trooper scene, she came up, she messed around, we couldn't quite get it right, we asked her to please leave for a little while, did the scene, and then came back and just carried on. Yes. Little snippets like that really made to our experience. But it was great, absolutely great.
That's amazing, because we look around and we see obviously other gentlemen from the original trilogy. There are people at the conventions from the prequels too that people love. Sandeep, sorry, you're very much in the sequel era, the Disney era. How have you found being part of that and your relationship with the fans? Has that been? Do you think it's any different?
Yeah, I was brought up with the initial films. And obviously, Empire Strikes Back for me is still pertinent in my mind. It just blew me away, like it did for lots of other people. But we've been welcomed obviously with open arms. We are the so-called New Order. Yeah. So the uniforms have changed quite a bit. Still quite uncomfortable in terms of what we've got to do, but you take that pain on because you love what you do. But we have really been, it's been an honour, we've been embraced by the fans, and to do scenes like the Nope Trooper scene, and which I've been told have become iconic. Listen, we're blessed we were part of that. And on that set, myself and David Santana, we just got called out. We did not know what that was about. It was not meant to be part of the movie, but JJ had an idea. We made it happen, and the rest is history. So yeah, it's been great.
Mate, that's incredible. And to say you've been on set, and also you're part of a generation where there were practical sets. Yeah, you saw these physical things, and there are people in the prequels that actually they can't say that. So how cool is it to see those physical sets? Do you look at those in the films and go, oh, I remember that? How does that feel?
When you speak to guys who did, like Nick Joseph, for instance, do the original films, the budgets were very, very tight. No one knew it was going to be a success. In fact, a lot of people thought the Star Wars first film was going to be a flop. Yes. It blew everyone's mind. Obviously, then there's budgets that come about, money comes about. And even George Lucas admitted that he did not know how this was going to go at all. Yeah. And it's been a complete, it's like a big tidal wave. And still to this day, my kids being a good example, they will continue on the Star Wars theme when I've truly moved on. You know, so for me, it's an endless, it's a timeless experience. This, but yeah, I think we've been privileged enough to be, you know, I've been to Japan, I've been to States, been to various conventions, and everyone around the world embraces what we do. But as being big fans, I love sharing the experiences.
Back and forward,
absolutely, and some of the old timers, I suppose, have been doing it. They're great guys, and we've just formed a little family amongst ourselves. So, and we can relate to different experiences. So, obviously, with budgets being what they are, technology being what it is, things are very different now than what they were back in the 70s and 80s. So that's where CGI, special effects, is a major part of any movie making experience, and Star Wars is no different. So, yes, things have changed because budgets being so much bigger, you can see things now on a big scale. So to see shiny floors, to see the Millennium Falcon, it blows.
You've seen it. You've seen it.
It's so casual. You've seen a Falcon.
I just went, that is it.
Is that in that moment, Sandeep? Was that the child in you that celebrated?
It was gone wild.
There were things screaming inside my body, thinking, I cannot believe you're actually looking at something you used to watch on TV,
you play with
and it's right there, and we were allowed to go and touch it and just look. Couldn't sit inside it because security was tight as anything.
Of course.
But you know, I know, for instance, Death Troopers. You know, we've got guys who've got and to sit in a cockpit. It's all makeshift, but it looks so real. Which I sneakily also did.
Oh, absolutely,
didn't get any footage, but we're not allowed to. But it was just a great experience.
Off the record, Well, I mentioned Rogue One. Rogue One is my favourite Star Wars film. Obviously, cinematically, I always say what Empire did will never be surpassed. But technically, I think it's the best film. However, marred by production issues. Now, I'm not going to ask you what happened on set, but what was your experience like working on Rogue One? Because that was like in the Maldives and all over the world.
Do you know something? It's like everything. There are things that happen on set, but I'm one of those. You know, what happens on set stays on set.
Yeah, of course.
These are big budgets. And sometimes days don't go as well as other days. Yeah, but this happens on every film that we do. I can't speak highly of how it was made. For me, as a gritty, dark war film, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
And to be part of it, again, a privilege. And also for my end, instead of playing obviously with the Stormtrooper outfit on, I had no chafing. No chafing whatsoever.
Finally, a good experience down there.
Scarab Trooper, this is it.
So your body thanked you for that.
Yeah,
it really did. Yeah.
Right. Well, I've got one more question.
Okay.
You got any dirt on Jamie Stangram?
No.
Right,
everyone's got dirt on Jamie Stangram. Come
Honestly.
on. Thank you so much,
mate.
Sandeep. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.